Alright YouTube, I've been trying to make this video for 3 days. I'm going to try to get it done before this weather starts coming in. It's the greenhouse that I built out of trampoline frames. And you can see I'm by no means a builder. I took 2x4s and rolled my plastic up and attached it to the landscape timbers that I made my inner base out of. You know, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it serves the purpose. And I was going to build a door, but I kind of decided not to because I like to be able to roll the plastic up and air the greenhouse out. So I may eventually build a door, but not this season. Alright, and then really with the build on it, I just, like I said, out of landscape timbers. And then I used metal brackets at the corners. And everywhere I joined it together, I used a bracket on the outside and the inside to join it together. And then where I put the poles in, I just put some 2x just to kind of hold it steady. And then I made my purlings, or whatever you want to call them, out of 16-foot 2x treated. And that's pretty much that on the build of it. Kind of a quick run through. I've got cilantro and celery and potatoes. There's a bunch of celery starting. And then I made this little box around my IBC tote beds out of just some foam insulation. And I also put a couple of heat lamps up here that come on at dark, go off when the sun comes up. Just a little cheap photo cell on and off switch. And then in the beds, I have some yukon growing, which makes a edible tuber, and actually you can make tea out of the leaves, and also you can use the leaves to roll up and make like an enchilada out of. I've heard you can do that. I've never tried it, but then I have my Tabasco peppers still growing. Hopefully I'll get them overwintered. Then over here is my longevity spinach, right there, and then over there. And then I've got some holy basil right there, and then these plants right here are ashitaba. They're a real good medicinal plant. I've grown them for like 4 years now, and they all stayed that size through the whole summer. And then now that I put them in here, they decided to just take off, which is fine with me. And then back here, I have a bed that I made out of cinder blocks. And I've got a few things coming up in it so far. Mainly it hasn't started germinating real good yet. And I'm also trying the winter sow method of the jugs in here, and they seem like they're doing all right. That's celery in there and some weeds. They don't all hinge up real good, but that's basically what's in there. And this is just it was going to be my compost bed, but I decided to do a little other stuff with it. It has some longevity spinach in it, which I rooted out last season. And then it's got, as you can see right here, it's got a fig tree that I'm propagating from cuttings. It also looks like it's got some carrots in there that's actually coming up. And then a little bit of oregano that I'm saving over the winter. And then I've got my sweet potatoes that'll probably be starting before springtime, hopefully. And that's really about it. So thanks for watching.